Yo, I've been giving it to my Xbox peoples, okay? I've been clubbing them dudes like a baby seal. You know what I'm saying? Now, why is that? Because I needed them to come clean about some things regarding this new regime, you know what I'm saying, and how they was dropping the ball on some stuff. However, man, I've been trying to medicate these dudes, but there's a bigger sickness out here, you know what I'm saying? We gotta seriously sedate and treat my PlayStation dudes, cause y'all motherfuckers are sleepy as hell. Y'all think all is well, you know what I'm saying, because you have a significant lead in console sales. That's all I keep hearing. 70 million, 70 million, 70 million. You wanna pound your chest cuz you're winning, quote unquote, against somebody who really isn't trying to compete with you. Man, y'all need to wake up, cause shit can get ugly for y'all real quick. Hey yo, it's your boy MM2K, back with another one, you know what I'm saying? Before we continue, cause I know I'm gonna press a lot of buttons with this one. Everybody like, oh no, there ain't no way, Sony got this clear out the tunnel. Whatever. Can y'all do me a favor, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, then hit that bell for me, please. You know what I'm saying? So you get these notifications. It means a lot to your boy. It helps make it possible for me to provide you with more doses because y'all need them. I appreciate y'all straight up. All right, so here's the deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the whole shebang here. There's a lot of good press in Nerdland for Sony as of late, okay? Now, they've sold 70 million consoles, over 70 million. And they've won NPD in a month that the almighty Xbox One X releases. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's an L for Microsoft, there's no doubt about it. Therefore, motherfuckers want to run on Twitter, Facebook, you know, be all up in the videos, you know what I'm saying, about this news. However, in the clinic here, you know what I'm saying, with Dr. Spreadsheets, you know what I'm saying, we call it wood buffinitis. It makes you praise anything for your console of choice and gives you tunnel vision. That could lead to problems for Sony if their fan base doesn't check them. So let's examine what needs to be checked here. First and foremost, let's tackle this whole console sold thing, you know what I'm saying? 70 million consoles sold, that's fantastic. Bada boom, bada bang, you know what I'm saying? They've sold gangbusters in consoles this gen, and they have a humongous install base. There's no doubt about it. Now, that's evident in their 2-to-1 ratio in software sales against Microsoft. But we know, and we should all know, that console sales alone don't garner success. How's that, Dr. Spreadsheets? Let me break it down for you. Like, you gotta keep the software purchases flowing in order for it to matter. Now, where does the software purchases have to flow for Sony? Well, because it sure as hell ain't been flowing from their exclusives. Sony only has a 3% attach rate for them exclusives. So, it's coming from the multiplats, apparently, correct? Yes. So what happens if the system begins to lose out on the multiplats that hold almost a triple the attach rate on the system for the top 50 multiplats at around 8%? Again, that's 8% for the multiplats, 3% for the exclusives that everybody in Sony land and Ponyland want to make you believe is selling like gangbusters. Simply put, it's a farce to believe that Sony's lead is mainly held because of these exclusives. Sony's failure with the PS4 Pro and the release of the Xbox One X puts it in serious danger of losing a lot of headway with the most popular software on the system, multiplats. And if you've been listening to my series, which I took a break from to drop this for you, multiplats are king this generation, you know what I'm saying? There's no doubt about it. So besides God of War and a Naughty Dog full game like an Uncharted title or you know what I'm saying, The Last of Us, the full games, not this little rinky-dink, you know, DLCs they try to throw at you. Besides those games, Sony is not really seeing the kickback in the investment in the fanfare that they've been given, despite providing more AAA / highly anticipated arcade exclusives, more by 32% than Microsoft, okay? Fact of the matter is, as I always say, Sony overall has 100% more output in game sales, primarily beefed up by the multiplats, but they're only seeing 25% more revenue. Now, how is that possible, MM2K? You know, school us on this. Because Microsoft has purely jumped to a service-based model for exclusives. You know what I'm saying? It's the revenue bringer. Therefore, you see games a few years old, if not older, still making money for the system. This is without them making the substantial investment that is needed to create another full game exclusive. That's problem number one for Sony, that they don't have control over that in their camp. No, how is that a problem? They're selling 2-to-1 MM2K. What are you talking about? Okay, well I'm gonna make it all come together. Now let's go on to the MPDs first, okay? This MPD included Sony's best Black Friday in the company's history. And despite that, they could barely fend off a console family that included a $500 unit? Come on! They only did so after severely slashing the price of the PlayStation 4, the 1TB joint, by like a gajillion bucks on Black Friday. But no. Really a week earlier, by doing this last minute call to all the retailers. That does not bode well, you know what I'm saying? If the Xbox One family, ushered in by the X, continues to make headways and it penetrates the casuals as Microsoft plans, you know what I'm saying, because of the whole power narrative. Look, I don't want to hear this garbage. We can pull out the tapes. Everybody was talking the power thing. 1080p makes you a better gamer. Sony had no exclusives. You know what I'm saying? People were buying consoles purely for the power. That's the power. They were talking power last gen, ushering in this gen. So let's just stop that. The power narrative is real. You know what I'm saying? So being that Microsoft now has that power narrative, if they can market this whole narrative right, and they can penetrate the casuals as they plan, Sony is up doo-doo creek, period. They up shit mountain. Sony's gaming market is sustaining that company, period. The gaming division itself rose the company's profits 346% from the previous fiscal year. Yet the company, when matched against its true competitors, not Microsoft. Microsoft is in a completely different business sector. That's why I said Microsoft ain't even really trying to compete with them. They just happen to be selling the same type of pies. You know what I'm saying? But when Sony is matched against its true competitors with good performance in its business sector, like LG and Kyocera, they're underperforming. Now, to be fair, even though in a more crowded business sector, Microsoft is considered to be underperforming too, okay? However, Microsoft is in a much more crowded business sector, and with the stock price of $86 at the time of this writing, opposed to Sony's $44, they have a lot more eggs in the basket to rely on besides just gaming. You got to take into consideration too that since Satya took over, the stock price jumped up over 200% for Microsoft, which is remarkable. Simply put, being that this company, which is Sony, only has one strong leg, they need to keep the minds and hearts of the casuals. They cannot rely on this fan service alone. The fan service trying to appease the puke pundits to try to win an MPD and shaving off severely the price of your consoles and shit like that. Look, man, that has lost them a shitload of money this month. You know what I'm saying? In comparison to what Microsoft made. Just to edge out Microsoft by 100,000 consoles. And that's being estimated. Come on. They've even dropped Horizon Zero Dawn, their biggest selling game this year, to $20 in November. And that game failed to chart in the top 10 games sold this month. Come on. Sony needs to do better fanfare to the casuals, whether we care about the casuals or not. That's what's doing it for them. The fact that they got the casuals captivated, and the casuals care about the multiplats. Period. The numbers tell it time and time again. They gotta do more fanfare to the casuals to make sure they keep them in order for that company to stay afloat. Having the shitty presentations they had this year will not do it. Example, shitty presentation at E3, the toilet water presentation that they had at the Paris Game Show, and the shit water presentation they had at PSX. They can't do those, man. They can't waste money in those. They gotta use those goddamn marketing rights to show some top-notch shit to the casuals during these shows. Don't just waste your money to ensure Microsoft can't show them. So this is basically what I'm saying to the fanboys, to the ponies. In closing, Sony fanboy, stop the chest pounding, okay? Sony does not get money off of winning NPD or having more consoles sitting in the house. Software has to continuously be bought in order to sustain their dominance. They have to innovate and do more. They got to keep it rolling. They can't say, hey, we got X more consoles being sold, because them consoles could always be picked up, taken to a GameStop somewhere, and traded in for an Xbox One X. They got to keep that desire to buy the multiplats on their system. They got to keep that rolling in order for you to get the fanfare, because they're losing money in the fanfare. So they got to sustain it somehow. They got to keep their casual audience engaged. Now, barely getting edged out, yes, is an L for Microsoft still. Don't matter if it's 100,000, 100 million, or one console. It's an L. But for Sony, for all it took to get that W, it could smell for a bigger L for them financially. And they can't afford that, because it's not a method of victory they can continue to maintain if Microsoft continues to show some steam. And that's it from your boy MM2K. Hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. Yo, you want more? You know where to catch me. I'm on the corner of every boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Check out my links below to follow me. Yo, I got a show with your boy TRS. I do it weekly. It's called Scram Punks. Check out the details on the pntsnetwork.com. And last but not least, yo, support the broadband bullies. Check out the Patreon link. Check out the Discord links below, and all that good stuff, man. We got that Christmas stuff for y'all in the form of the gear. Man, y'all definitely want to check that out. And as always, you have a wonderful gaming day.